How's it going, you guys? It's Will here, and wow, this video is way overdue. You think I would have made this video a lot sooner, being as how this is my absolute favorite Godzilla suit design, but I just never got around to it. However, that is why we're here today. Today we're looking at Bandai's standard Godzilla 2002, also known as the KiruGoji. And yes, you guys heard me right. This Godzilla suit design is my absolute favorite. If you guys are curious as to know why, go ahead and check out my top 5 favorite Godzilla suits video. I put this video up pretty recently, so go ahead and check that out and then come back and watch this video so you guys understand why I love the KiruGoji design so much. Alright, so this is Godzilla 2002. This figure came out alongside the release of Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, and it is honestly, in my opinion, one of Bandai's best Godzilla figures. It's just really detailed. It looks like Godzilla from the movie, and for a basic vinyl figure, this figure does a pretty good job. I always wanted this figure growing up, however I could never really find it. It always seemed to be pretty hard to find. I did, however, have a Godzilla 2003 growing up, which is more or less the same figure except with a different head sculpt and the addition of the battle scar. But for whatever reason, I was just never really a fan of the closed mouth on this Godzilla. I don't know why. I would prefer Godzilla to have an open mouth, open roaring, mean looking face. And for some reason, the closed mouth Godzilla 2003 just didn't do it for me. So for the longest time, I was hunting for this figure, could never really find it until I went to G-Fest last year. I found this guy at a booth for $40, did not hesitate, and I picked him up. No tag, however the figure was in pretty great condition with hardly any paint scuffing, so I didn't hesitate, I picked it up right away. Just get the detail on this guy. It's really nicely done. I love all the little skin bumps and how they're sculpted in there. Bump on the sides here, bump on the legs. Paint goes almost all the way down to the tail, but whatever. The silver metallic painted spines look real nice. Again, just look at all the skin, bumps, everything sculpted in there. Of course, you got the KiruGoji's awesome gold eyes. Really nicely done. Now for articulation, Godzilla has articulation in the head. Full articulation, 360. Arms do the in and out thing like that. The legs can rotate, but the arms and the body do get in the way. Tail is rotatable, no glue seals, as well as there's another articulation up here. Yeah, this Godzilla has a pretty long tail, which is a good thing. Like this figure, I can't really describe why it's so awesome. Like, so right here I have Godzilla 2002 scaled up with a few other of my KiruGoji figures. Starting with the smallest guy, we have my little Bandai candy toy Godzilla 2002. This came in a little box with a few other figures that I got. You guys saw this in my G-Fest haul video. I must say, for a 3-inch little figure, this guy is pretty nicely detailed. He also has lots of articulation too, which is pretty surprising for a figure of this size. Now obviously, you know, they're not size compatible, but you know, this thing is just a nice little collector's thing. It can make a nice little gift for somebody too. So that is that figure. Then of course right here we have my Bandai DX Godzilla 2002. This is another figure I got at G-Fest last year. It has lots of cool articulation, and he can roar as well. Pretty cool. This of course is the figure that comes in the box that looks like this. So yeah, if you guys want me to check this figure out, go ahead and tell me. So that is that figure. And obviously, you know, this figure is, again, not size compatible. This Godzilla is more, it's not in a 6-inch scale, but it's not 7, it's kind of like 6.5 inches. It's a pretty weirdly sized figure. And then of course we have the comparison between Godzilla 2002 and 2003. And as you can see, they're more or less the same figure. Like pretty much the body is exactly the same, except for the addition of Godzilla's battle scar. And of course, the new head sculpt, this Godzilla has a closed mouth, whereas this one has a open mouth. I wish this Godzilla had an open mouth. I mean, maybe Bandai wanted just to try to do something different with 2003, but I mean, it would look much better with the open mouth, because Godzilla in Tokyo SOS, he was like the villain, he was always roaring, he was this ferocious monster. But what are you gonna do, right? And lastly, but certainly not least, we have to scale Godzilla up with his nemesis, the 2002 Kiru. Oh yes, I also picked up the Kiru with the blue weapons at last year's G-Fest as well, and oh my god, now that I think about it, I got a lot of KiruGoji related stuff at G-Fest. I got this guy, I got the 2002 Kiru, I got the DX guy, you got the Mini. Yeah, I got a lot of KiruGoji stuff at last year's G-Fest, so that's pretty funny. But what am I gonna do? It's my favorite Godzilla design. But yeah, these two, they look real nice together. Kiru is slightly taller than Godzilla, which is how it was in the movie. Like, he wasn't so much taller, just slightly, and that's nicely represented here as well. So Godzilla 2002 is a great addition to pretty much anyone's Godzilla collection. He'll fit nicely with your other 8-inch Godzilla figures, and he's just, like I said, he'll just make a real great addition to your collection. Alright you guys, I think it's a no-brainer. You know, of course I'm going to recommend the 8-inch Godzilla 2002 here to you guys. You know, if you're a KiruGoji fan like myself, definitely get this guy in your collection. I think you'll be very pleased with him. Godzilla 2003 is real nice as well. Like, I love the paint job and the detail work on Godzilla's battle scar. But just something about 2002 here having the open mouth, I just think it captures the likeliness of the suit a lot more, in my opinion. However, if you're a true KiruGoji fan, get as many KiruGojis as you can. But yeah, you guys, I'm sorry I didn't really have many bad things to say about this figure, but I mean, come on, when it comes to our favorite Godzilla suit, we are going to tend to be a little bit biased, and besides this figure, I just think it's real nicely done. Like, great sculpt, it looks like the Godzilla suit it's supposed to be, it's in great scale with the figure that it was released with, and it's just, all in all, just a real nice, gorgeous piece. I think it'll look good in any Godzilla fan's collection. You know, now that I think about it, you guys, the KiruGoji, I actually have the most figures of this Godzilla suit. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and wait, 5. What's this figure? What is that? Huh. If you guys want me to review that Godzilla, tell me in the comments below and I might just do that. Alright guys, thank you for watching.